What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Nice to get in with y'all, man. First things first, I want to thank y'all for checking in with me. This is the new channel, for the NBA talk. I'm gonna have a whole lot of stuff going on throughout the season. I'm looking to cover a team, whatever team I get the most love on, I might cover them the whole season. You know, um, we got less than 30 days, the season about to start. I just want to let all the people know that's viewing this, get up in the comments section, let's talk, if you want to debate something, you want to question something, come holler at me, let's talk, any questions, anything you want to say, I'm looking to communicate, I'm looking to talk with the people, so get up in the comments section, let's communicate and all that. Um, you know, First things first, I want to thank everybody who donated to the page. If you want to donate to the page, check out the description box below. Also in the comment section. Um, Now today we're gonna get into the team. Today we're gonna get into the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know, Obviously they just made a big move. They traded. They made a couple of big moves. And I feel like it's not over yet. It's not over yet with these guys, man. First things first, they traded Paul George, to the Los Angeles Clippers, for a bunch of picks. They got Shea Gilgeous Alexander in the deal. Also Danilo Gallinari. They traded Russell Westbrook for Chris Paul. Things wasn't working out. I believe on both parts. Especially with Oklahoma City. They just continue to get out in the first round. The organization putting so much stock into the team. Just doing everything. You can say whatever you want to say about the Thunder, but Sam Presti and the crew. Um, they really put a lot into the team. They lost Kevin Durant for absolutely nothing. They had a bounce back season. Without him, they went to the first. They lost in the first round of Houston. Russell Westbrook won MVP that season right after he left. Averaging the triple double. That was his first year averaging the triple double. So they didn't really miss a beat. Follow that up the next year. Sam Presti and the crew, they retool the team. They go and get Paul George from Indiana. They trade Oladipo and go get him from Indiana. Then they, that's not. Then they one up everything. They go and get Carmelo from New York. So they were super aggressive. And I don't blame them for just wanting to just dump everything because they put so much into the team. They were like for that much effort and the payroll. I think they had the highest payroll in the NBA. So the owner, the general manager, the president, everybody doing so much, and for them to just continuously go out in the first round, I know it was frustrating for everybody. Not only just the players, the organization, everything. Everybody was just ready to just move on, and I feel like they moved on. But I think it's some more moving on I might have to do for them to completely do what they're trying to do, which obviously it looks like it's going to be a complete full rebuild. I could see that happening by the end of this year. It seems like they got Chris Paul. It's like they're holding him as like a bargaining chip. I guess they're waiting for a team to bite. There's a lot of teams that can use his services. He make anybody better. I like Chris Paul, of course. Everybody thinks he's going to Miami. That's an obviously good fit. The relationships with Dwayne Wade. I know he's not playing, but with the organization, that'll be a good slide in for him. Playing with Jimmy Butler. They got Bam. Miami got a little team. So I think Chris Paul would fit there, but it's all about who they going to give up and this and the third. I'm not sure what Oklahoma City is trying to get out of any deal involving Chris Paul. That's something that they're going to have to monitor. It seems like they want to get rid of Chris Paul. I don't believe that they really want to roll into the season with Chris Paul, but it seems like nobody's giving them what they want, which I believe is multiple picks and probably a top young player. So I mean, it's a lot to ask, and I feel like after they do that, what do they do with Steven Adams? What do they do with Roberson? These are questions that's gonna come up. You got Dennis Schroeder in there. What do you do with Dennis Schroeder? So this team, they got Diallo. I like Diallo. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with him. Diallo and Ferguson. I think that they're pretty. I like those players. I feel like if they commit to the full rebuild, it should be with Shea Gilgeous, Alexandra, Terrence Ferguson, and Diallo, along with whatever young players they get out of the deals. Sam Presti, he a magician with it. And then they got all those picks from the Clippers. So they're going to be making a lot of picks in the draft. Oklahoma City, I really think they should just trade Chris Paul for whatever they can get and just be in the fight for the number one pick next season. Along with all of those picks they got, I think it's like 7 or 8 or 9 picks. I don't have everything in front of my face, but is a stockpile of picks, and they're gonna get more, because they got Chris Paul, they got Steven Adams, that's at least a first round pick a piece each with those players, It all depends on, like I said, Sam Presti, he wins all the deals, I just feel like he just get whatever he wanted. He gets a whole lot. You remember what he got for Serge Ibaka when he traded him to Orlando? He got Oladipo and some other players. I forgot, but it was a lot of players, And I think he even got a first round pick out of it. So I mean, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This dude Presti, man. I just think they're in good hands when it comes to the decision making. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan, he might be on his way out. But I think that they were just took a little too much with him. I just feel like they tried to push him a little too much. They should have never put Billy Donovan in that crazy position to feel like he needed to just come right in off the bat and then coach championship caliber players. He had to coach Kevin Durant, Westbrook, all of that just in just a blink of an eye. Just expecting to win the championship. He couldn't even get his feet wet. He was a college coach. They just tried to send him into the fire. So I think he'll be able to get his chance now. I think maybe they should, if they unload Chris Paul and commit to the rebuild. Who knows? They should be fighting for a top pick in the draft next season. I think that's what they should do. I don't see them making the playoffs. I think even if they traded Chris Paul, even if they didn't, I still don't think they're gonna make the playoffs because I just don't think they got enough firepower. Because Chris Paul, he's more like a quarterback at this stage in his career. He's not really like a dude that's gonna score a whole lot of points. I think maybe he can go on the stretch with possibly scoring 20 plus points, but I don't think that's gonna be something that happens on the regular. I just don't see that. So he's gonna be more of in that quarterback role, and you got to get more players for him to pass the ball to, and I'm not sure if they have that. I know that they got the inside presence with Steven Adams, but I'm not sure who else consistently that he's going to be able to give the ball to, and something good is going to happen. So they got a lot of young players, so I see why he's probably looking to get out. So it's just something to monitor. You just got to monitor that situation in Oklahoma City. Um, it's pretty crazy when you start to think about Oklahoma City because it was like they was the team. They was like the team that never was. They were the best team that never was the best team. They had it all. Look at all they had 3 MVPs and arguably a top 3 defensive player in the NBA. And when talking about Serge Ibaka, but you had 3 MVPs and the top 3 defensive player, at his position. You should have got a championship out of that. And you could blame a little bit of everybody. You could blame age because they all was young at that time. So maybe that could have played a factor in it. But they had their opportunities, and even after they traded James Harden, I feel like they had a good opportunities. They just didn't capitalize on the situation, you know. And everybody know in the NBA, you got to capitalize on your situation. So, nonetheless, I see them as I see them as a team that's not making the playoffs. Unfortunately, um, it's because dude, not so much of their own fault, but I just feel like the West, it's just retooled this year. The West is loaded. I don't see them better. I don't see them being better than Dallas. I think Dallas is going to be in the mix. I don't see them being better than New Orleans. I think New Orleans is going to be in the mix. I don't see them being better than Sacramento. Sacramento's going to be in the mix. So I mean, this is going to be a tough call with these guys. So I think let's see what happens. I think at this point they should just commit to the full rebuild. But I see them in the lottery. But things could be worse. They're not the Charlotte Hornets. But we'll get into that later. But shout out to all the Oklahoma City fans. Shout out to the whole city of Oklahoma. Shout out to everybody that's watching my videos. I want to appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely appreciate it. If y'all want to donate to this channel, check me out in the description box below this video. Also, check me out in the comments section. Not only with the donations, it'll help out with the channel. It'll help out with equipment. It'll help out with just everything. Just support. We just gotta support each other. We find something we do with a passion. People should support that. I do this for the people, and I know the people, real recognize real, the people gonna reciprocate, I'm gonna reciprocate and the people gonna do the same. I appreciate everybody, we're gonna be on to the next one. Give me a like, give me a share, and a subscribe. I'm gonna give you a second before we end this video to give me a subscribe. I'll give you a minute, go ahead. I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks on that subscription. Y'all get back with me. I have another one coming for y'all. Y'all have a good one. Let me know in the comments section who you got, what Oklahoma City doing. If y'all disagree with me, let's talk. Let's debate that. Y'all take it easy out there.